Hey guys, this video let's build the best and easiest Minecraft Bedrock 1.19 creeper and gunpowder farm. These are all the items you're gonna need to build the farm. The first step in order to build this farm is to find yourself one of these witch huts. If you already have found one, then you can use this. If not, go to chunkbase.com, and there what you want to do is to hover to this tab apps, and then you want to go down to witch huts. Now you just have to enter your seed right here. Now make sure that your version that you select is the Bedrock 1.19 edition. Then as you can see, we already have some witch huts found right there. If you want to make it even simpler, you can enter your actual coordinates, and then let's go. And as you can see, I'm right here, and we have two witch huts nearby, and now you just have to select one. You can zoom in, and then as you can see in the corner, you'll see the coordinates of this witch hut. Then once you've found yours, what you want to do is to come to the inside of the witch hut, and you first of all want to destroy the cauldron, the crafting table, and the flower pot. Now you want to mark and destroy some blocks in this witch hut. To find these, you want to make sure that your door is located like this at the right side of the witch hut. This is the entrance, and then just go to the back and you want to destroy this exact block, and you want to place a block instead. Then you want to take some other blocks, destroy these 3 blocks that are in the corner at the opposite side of the door like this, and you want to replace them with some marker blocks instead. Now we did this and we found the spawning spot for our witches. All the witches that will spawn in the witch hut will always spawn on this block, but Minecraft spawning is that mobs will always spawn on one corner, one specific corner of the block, and this is this exact corner, and we marked ourselves the spawning spot right now. Next step to do is to destroy the entire witch hut. You want to get rid of all blocks that belong to the witch hut. But make sure that you don't destroy the blocks that indicate our spawning spot. As you can see, I got rid of my entire witch hut. Everything that's left are the 4 indicator blocks. Now what you want to do is to position yourself underneath these 4 blocks. If this isn't possible, then what you want to do is to get rid of some blocks so that you have 2 blocks in height empty for the next part. This should be enough for it. Now you want to go on top of your platform. You want to place 1 temporal block and 1 glass block on top. It is important that you have a glass block right there, and it is important as well that it is our 1 single spawn spot marker and not one of the 3 others, because otherwise the farm will not work. Now what you want to do is to place a block next to our glass block. You can do this by sneaking as well, and then place some more blocks around so that you have 1 layer of a wall. This should be looking something like this. Next step is to place a second layer below. Next, come on top of your farm. The cobblestone block is the marking block for our spawning spot, and you want to destroy the blocks around that you placed. Now as you can see, we only have the glass block, the cobblestone block, and our wall around. Now we want to create a trident killer for all the witches, and what this does is very simple. It automatically kills all the witches for us, so we don't have to do it ourselves. And to do this, you want to grab 4 pistons and place them like this. Now as we did this, we should have this windmill shape created by the pistons. Now grab yourself 4 observers, and you want to place the observers like this. The arrows should be pointing towards the pistons, and the eyes of the observers should be pointing outwards. You want to do this at all 4 pistons so that you have again this shape. Next thing to do is to grab 4 more observers, and this time you want to place them like this, that the eyes are facing towards the piston and the arrow should be pointing outwards, and you want to do this at all 4 corners again. If you did this correctly, you should already have this alternating system of pistons which will push our trident around. If you don't have it, this is no problem. Just take a lever, place it at one of the pistons. This side will later be the front side of the farm. Flick it once, and then as you can see, everything should stop. We flick it again, then our system will work again. Now turn it off for a moment and throw the trident into the system. You just want to make sure that it is within these 4 middle blocks, and then if you flick the lever again, then the trident should spin around and get pushed by all the pistons alternating. Now flick off the lever again. As the next step, simply complete the wall by just placing 2 more layers. Again, you want to make sure that the wall is completely filled and you don't have any bald spots. And with this design of a trident killer, I always recommend going to the front side of the farm again, destroying these two blocks, and place a glass block and a upper slab instead. Sadly, this isn't possible with this design because we don't want to have any light that is in our farm, so we have to destroy it again and replace it with normal blocks. Also, you want to destroy this lever, place a block right here and place the lever at the side, then flick it again, and place one block at the side of each piston as well, because when pistons are extended, they aren't full blocks anymore and they leave space for light to pass through, and we can block this light by placing some blocks. But at this point we aren't finished yet. The next step that I want you to do is to create the storage system for the farm. In order to do this, I want you to come to this block and then you want to dig down 1, 2 blocks, then dig in this direction, and now you should be underneath your trident killer. Also check if your trident is still in the farm. If not, then replace it. Next step is to place a block right here underneath the trident killer, then place a second one right here as well and dig down some more blocks. Now place a chest right here, a hopper on top, you have to sneak in order to do this, then place a temporal rail on top of the hopper and a minecart with hopper on top of the hopper. And now you want to destroy the rail and recreate our storage system. We have the block, the minecart, the hopper and the chest. If you want to, you can expand the storage system. First of all, just create a double chest and then you can dig out even some more blocks and you can expand the storage system like this and you can make this as big as you want to. Of course, we have to easily access this spot and I recommend using some scaffoldings. You can do this with ladders or water as well, but scaffoldings are the best in this case because we can easily access the spot, but we can't fall into accidentally. The next and last step is to create an AFK spot for the farm. In order to do this, you want to first of all easily access the top of the farm. I recommend just placing 5 ladders like this. Then you want to go up and you want to place a roof out of 4 solid blocks. Now you want to check whether there is some light in the farm. You can do this by just going into the farm and then replace the blocks. As you can see, there is full darkness. If this isn't the case for you, then you want to check where the light comes from and you want to get rid of it. Next, come up to the roof, then position yourself on these 4 blocks and you want to stack up 32 scaffoldings. The exact height is very important because otherwise the farm will not work that well. Next, you want to create the AFK spot. In order to do this, just place 4 blocks around you, place a wall out of 2 blocks in height and then just place a roof on top of you. Now our farm is fully finished and we can start using it. In order to use it, you just have to flick this lever to activate the trident killer. As you can see, there's already a witch in it. Then you want to climb up the ladders and you want to go up the scaffoldings. Once you are up at your AFK spot, you can start AFKing for as long as you want. I'm now going to be AFKing for 10 minutes and then I'm going to be showing you the results. Now the 10 minutes are over and let's see how much we got. I got from level 6 to level 12, so 6 levels of experience in these 10 minutes. Now let's turn the trident killer off and let's see which items we got. As you can see in our double chest, we got 25 gunpowder items and also some nice amounts of instant health potions and some extra items as well, but the 25 items of gunpowder are the items that matter. So this farm will give you about 2.5 stacks of gunpowder in 1 hour, and I think for this easy design this is a very good amount. And of course, the longer you wait, the more items you will get. At this point, I hope I helped you with this tutorial and it got you some good amounts of gunpowder and maybe some good other items as well. If you like this video, then don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends and definitely subscribe to my channel. This would help me very much, and then I hope we see us again in the next video. See ya!